to week 2 of the LSEM Cup, as right now we're in the middle of a 3-lap practice session, and alongside me here tonight is LSEM Aldacar and LSEM the Butler. Welcome, guys, as tonight features the A main of week 2 in the LSEM Cup. We have watched the C and B battles last night as the 4 drivers out of those races have come through, which was Colonel, I believe Sloth, but he had to not make it, and also, who are we missing here? Who am I thinking? As I don't have the list on my screen right now, it would be Woody and Cody Pendant. So, talk about some really tough talent here in the A main, and what do you guys expect tonight?
Well, I'm looking for more harmonic to run away with it, but with this race being those safety cars, anything can happen. You still with us, Butler? No, I guess he's not here now. No, realistically though, harmonic, I've seen him race before, and he knows how to drive through traffic. I've seen him drive, bob and weave through some pretty rough stuff. So if he can make it through that tonight, then he's got a real good chance of just running away with it. So if I had to bet on anybody, it'll be him.
Right, as we are about to finish up the practice laps here, this is going to be an exciting race. A lot of big talent here, a lot of big names. Should be a rather interesting race, so we'll be looking for some of these guys. As right now they are in the simulator for practice.
You feeling all right there, Steve?
Yeah, I got a little cough. I'm trying to do like 2 things here.
Well, give me an invite to the lobby whenever you're ready for me.
Will do.
In the meantime, looking at the field, like we said, a lot of talent. One person that I'm actually disappointed we weren't able to see in this race is Bernsey.
Yeah.
He didn't make it last night. He got into an accident in the B main race. Did very well in C main. Started in the back and ended up finishing second. But on turn 2 of the B main race on the first lap, there was an accident that left him 100% damaged. He was unable to move, and unfortunately that pretty much put him out of the race. So a little disappointed we don't get to see him, but we've got LMR Harmonic, we've got Boost Syndicate, now known as LSEM Shadow, TR Lawrence, LSEM Cody Pendant, also a very quick racer. A lot of talent here, and it's looking like it's gonna be a real close race the whole way. Most of these guys already have quite a bit of experience in online racing, especially with Tora. Me personally, like I said, I've actually had the opportunity to race with Harmonic, and it's unbelievable really how easily he can just duck through all of the chaos that happens to go on usually on the first couple of laps, and he tends to come out of it unscathed. I raced it with him in American Iron, and we had a couple of incidents at the very beginning of the race, and he was unfazed by it, and I was highly impressed by that. Cody Pendant, I'm also going to be keeping an eye on him. We talked about it last night. He's very patient. He'll sit back and wait to make a move until he feels like he can make it cleanly, and he has absolutely no problem staying behind somebody for 4 or 5 laps and putting a little bit of pressure on them and waiting for them to make a mistake. So that might actually play out to his favor in this race, considering this frog we've got that chicane. I noticed last night Cody was really cautious to the chicane right there at the end of the lap, and if he continues that tonight, then I anticipate he's going to make quite a few passes through there.
And as practice is about to end here, we are getting ready for the qualifying run, as these drivers will be doing a go-to qualifying to begin tonight's events. Like you said, Mike, the chicane, one of the more difficult parts on the track, so a lot could happen early on, but Right now, I would like to think that maybe a clean race tonight would keep you in it. If you push the issue too early or throughout the race, you might have issues later on. You don't want to take too many pit stops because at a place like Prague, mistakes are vital. It's really hard to make up ground at a place like Prague. We saw it last week at the Bernese Alps. I know you weren't there for that one, Mike. The Alps showed that certain tracks can be very difficult to basically bring yourself back into the race. As PPS Proud, one of the favorites coming out of the main last week, got caught up in that early accident, didn't really gain any ground throughout the race, got a couple of positions, but it really showed that even in a long race, your mistakes can be vital early on, and that's something to try to avoid, I would say, early in this race tonight.
Yeah, I definitely want to make smart passes. You don't want to try to go for a lunge in a spot where it may not be the best idea. Honestly, I'm looking for a lot of people to get past in either turn one or that leads onto the bridge. Might also be a very good area to pass. It's a nice open area. But another thing to look out for is for a little bit of dirty driving right there. Had a couple of concerns expressed last night about people cutting that corner and going dirty on that, and it was kind of noticeable in the lap times too. Very few clean lap times. So,
and as we
definitely gonna have to keep an eye on that.
And as we get ready here, we're about to start qualifying, as Harmonic is one of the only drivers left to get into the party, as he's actually working on his car right now, meeting the requirements to race tonight, which is getting his car livery done and set up, and he should be with us very, very momentarily. We'll give him a couple minutes here to get in to the race. So once he's here, we'll get started up. And if there was anybody that might be a Cinderella story coming up through the field tonight, who would it be? Or even in qualifying, even though we're qualifying, there's got to be somebody that you might want to watch out for.
Honestly, I think Woody. He's one of the guys. He came out of B main last night, had a couple of setbacks in that race, and was still able to hold it together and keep it in the top. So if everything kind of works out, if the cards fall right, then he's got a good shot at getting the podium tonight.
All right, F and G.
All right, standing by whenever you're ready.
Oh, I want to get qualifying done first, and then we'll get you in here.
Ready? Well, in that case, I'll
right
go ahead and pull it up on my
just
phone.
waiting for Harmonic.
So Mike, today we have a couple of different cars being used on the track. Which one of these do you think is going to be the most consistent, the fastest in a hot lap? What are your thoughts on the cars?
I'm looking at the cars and I'm seeing a lot of Dodge Vipers and a lot of the Nissan GTR. That Viper seems to be really strong lately. Watching some of the races that I've seen in some of the practice sessions. It's got a lot of downforce, and like the Bernese Alps, this is kind of a downforce heavy track. With the long sweeping turns, you want to be able to take those turns at high speed without losing out on grip. And that's something that the Viper excels at. So I'm seeing that, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be a Viper or two in the podium.
Right. Now, it's important to note that the fastest time in the lobby qualifier was actually LMR Harmonic in the 4GT. How do you think he managed that?
Harmonic always gets great tunes, whether he does them himself.
He's an amazing tuner.
Oh yes, and he can take pretty much any car and dominate with it. He's one of those kinds of drivers. Anybody who's familiar with the tour forums or DOR will know the term alien, and he's one of them. He's one of the little green men that comes down and races every once in a while. So it's just Harmonic.
Yeah. Now, we've also got a couple of late entries into the Cup, with the AMR teams joining up for round 2. How do you think they're going to do in trying to earn back some of those points that they missed out on in the first week?
AMR is a fairly fast team. You got Ublek, great tuner, always has a good car to drive. They definitely got a shot to be up front. AMR the Hulk is another one of the guys that came out of the B main. He's actually one of the standby guys, and I don't see him actually being at the front of the pack. This is his first event, but I do at least see him doing well, maybe top 5 or at least top 7. But that's also assuming that we don't have any major incidents. I believe we also have AMR Soggy Waffle. And speaking of Cam tonight, but I've actually raced with him on many occasions, especially in the LSM 100, and Soggy is quick. I wouldn't put him on the same level quite as Harmonic, but he's definitely podium material for this race. And I almost forgot about FTR Servy down there too. Also one of the fastest guys I've seen. To be perfectly honest, barring any major incidents, I'm betting that the podium's going to look like LMR Harmonic. Then second place will probably be FTR Servy, and then third place AMR Soggy Waffle. But there's a couple other guys out there that might challenge that, so.
It's fine. We're gonna go with it. It's a minor mistake. We'll run with it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
What?
You can't. Well, we'll handle that later on as
I might be able to issue out a penalty instead of holding up the entire race for it. That might be the best decision.
Everybody's ready up, so we'll get ready to go here as looks like everybody in the field's ready to go. Let me get out of the freaking. As qualifying will now begin. We got Harmonic in with the rest of the team in. So this is exciting as we are going to see how these guys do in qualifying. Now qualifying is cosmetic, so these guys don't have to worry about sim damage to start. And let me explain why I don't feel like we should penalize, well, why I don't feel like we're going to be penalizing them, due to the fact that, it is fairly new, but Serbia's first week, and that's okay. We'll get on next week, we'll buy to the situation, trying to be lead with the drivers, get them to understand that we mean business in some sort of fashion, but, in all honesty,
don't want to scare people off either.
We don't want to scare people off. There's no reason to push that issue. As you know, this is the first season of the LSM Cup. We want these guys and everybody to have a little fun. We don't want to be extremely strict on these drivers. So we'll give a bye this week.
Well, let's go ahead and let's see if we can get into a game camera real quick. Take a look at what's going on.
running along with Harmonic right now as he's in the 14th heat, most of the field in the Viper. A couple of Dismos out there as Colonel did not meet the call, so we'll have to assume that maybe he had something come up late as LSCM Markey had to drop out. His personal life matters. I believe his mother got into an auto accident, so hopefully everything will be okay there. So we brought up AMR the Hulk next in line as Medic and Hulk both have in to a couple of dropouts.
Coming up off the bridge now. Right, here's that chicane. Doesn't look like anybody's really trying to push it.
ABS Proud looking to separate himself from the pack a little bit, get himself a bit of distance so that he doesn't get distracted by the balance of drivers up ahead.
Yeah, that's one of the things that can be really annoying about qualifying is that even though your ghosts get in the way of bringing down, the kind of person that likes to use the braking line as a reference, and it can be problematic.
And one thing I do need to point out here is I actually forgot about the fast lap time, so they are actually in racing form right now, going through the field, so we'll get that solved before the race begins. As Butler will be my eyes in getting these guys lined up as I bring up the times of these drivers above.
Already 1.9 for the first lap.
Harmonic and Shadow pulling both those men inside wall. Battery up your left really quick, so you have to be very careful trying to cut that corner so tight.
Just to let you guys know, it looks like the game is glitched for some decals. So these guys that have the regular liveries on these Vipers or any other car, it's actually a game glitch. So right now, riding with Rufus here, his car is actually still in the so to speak manufacturer form. So don't mind that too much, as that's a game glitch in itself.
All the more reason also to really penalize anybody for livery errors, because half the time the liveries don't show up anyway.
And already Harmonic bumping in the 46.7.
Rufus a little off track there.
I see Lawrence finally changed his gamer tag.
Oh, and Lsem Shannon's spinning out. Same with Rufus as well, hitting that outside wall as they try and make their way up the field. Shadow backtracking on the track, trying to get back to the pits. That might have just ended his qualifying run. What do we have as the end race timer?
I believe, well, if you do know, it's a cosmetic, so it doesn't really damage too much, but I believe that the timer was set for about 5 minutes.
Alright, well, in this case, I do think that Shadow in his private settings may have left it as sim damage, as if we go on board with him, quick way for the player info, let's have a look. Yes, he's got 100% steering, engine, clutch, transmission, driveline, and his rates, disc brakes, and suspensions on the front and back have been completely clocked from that wall.
Red alert, red alert.
So Shadow finally making it back to the pits now. We're going to push back up over on the field.
You got a really bad echo there, Butler.
I think that may be coming through Mayhem's mic.
There's no echo coming from any of us. You might be hearing, I actually have the broadcast on another phone just to make sure that everything's running smoothly right now. As you know, sometimes
It's probably what it is.
the connections between two different systems actually does get affected. So we're just, for safety precautions, just in case the stream was to crash, I can get it back up and running.
Right.
I gotta see something. There's no way damage should be on. Yeah, no way damage should be on, so there's no reason that Shadow should be in any real bad situation. As I'll pull up his damage.
Well, the way that...
And as you see, Shadow's paint scheme's not even on his car.
Well, the way that the settings work in this game is that it takes the server settings, and then if you run something that's considered more realistic than that, and that's what it resets to. So in this case, he has less damage on, and he has managed to get damage. Now, I am getting a lot of echo through that there.
Yeah, it's coming through Mayhem's mic. Better. I don't know what you did there.
I just pulled the plug out. Oh, crowd gang.
Oh no!
And this is where we're going to be watching a lot of the action. As you know, we get through the chicane as Cody Pendant now working his way around final turn as they're about to start their final lap here. Cody Pendant, one of the late bloomers last night, had a lot of damage on the car going into the final lap. Decided to stay out onto the track. Was able to maintain the car and basically keep up pace with the guys up front. So good job for Cody as Team Sky gets another entry in this weekend as Butler's actually on the Team Sky, and last night Butler just wasn't your night, had a couple of mistakes, a couple of problems, and at least your teammate Cody has gone through, so that's a good thing for Team Sky.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was having technical issues after bug, and it was confusing the hell out of me. I had a couple of the spectators where their cars were being driven around on my screen, so I had a rally fighter, Camaro, and a Indy car all driving around being driven by driver tots. So it was a bit more of a dodging game for those, but in the end it doesn't really affect the team too much because Cody placed in the top 4, which advanced him to today.
Very fortunate for Team Sky too, because little glitches like that mid-race can't really be accounted for when it comes to overall standings. So, very fortunate for Team Sky that Cody was able to secure that position.
So I gotta go check the monitor.
Oh no, we got another
So we've got
chicane victim here.
If you guys have the stream up, just let me know. So my iPhone kind of buffers a little bit, trying to keep up with the stream. Just let me know if anything goes wrong on your guys' end. Again, we're trying to make this as nice as possible for the fans and everybody that's watching tonight. So looks like Harmonic and them are done. So we're gonna try to manual this start really quickly. Hopefully. I won't get caught on that timer again due to the fact that this game is well known for being ridiculous. With, you know, you set it to manual, you think, oh, well, that should be fine. Well, no, it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah, it is always sometimes it is hard to run these competitions and games because it's through technology, and as we all know, technology can at times be somewhat unreliable. Kudos to Mayhem for organizing all of this and doing a really good job there.
Oh, thank you. Just trying to do our best as I'm having a low bandwidth problem right now, so hopefully that won't affect too many issues. But hopefully, after his qualifying, really can get everything running smoothly. Last night and the week before, after a couple laps, we weren't able to really get things going properly, which took us about 30 minutes to get up and running. So hopefully tonight we don't have those problems. So I got Butler that's going to help me get things set up properly, and also Adhikar, who is going to be here in a little bit with us. So just stay with us here, Adhikar, as we're going to get you in here. We're just trying to keep this lobby as stable as possible. So as long as we can keep it stable, that's what's important.
Yeah, you can do what you gotta do. I'm just standing by.
I said at the best lap, we'll keep the field the way it is from like their best time. No, you know what, I'm gonna do it manually because
yeah, I'll change my shirt real quick.
Okay, got that. Got that. Got that. Looks like we're good to go here, so hopefully everybody has no problem getting in. Sometimes we have some problems with people re-entering the lobby after race setup changes. So Butler, as soon as you're ready, just let me know. I know some of the times are a little scrambled there. Let me know when you're ready to tell me on who's who. Harmonic with a 46.4, sure, which is actually the fastest time in qualifying. A Shadow with a 46.6.
I am quickly going to write this down on paper so I don't have to jump back and make any mistakes. So bear with me for 2 minutes, or for a minute here. So 46.4.
Go over the how everything's going to start up. F&G is going to be the pace car, so you don't have to be on there. I just let You're the pace car. Just let everybody know how things are going to start up, how things are going to roll. We're putting the fastest times up front, so people with the fastest times are starting up front and all the way back, so it's going to be a proper grid.
Oh wait, hold on. What is it? Yeah, no, that's right. 3 will be Fulberts. 4 will be Zombie in 3, Fulberts in 4. In 5 will be Subby. In 6 will be... I don't know, I'm working.
Got 20 drivers that you get to write down here, so.
Well, a few of them are not us.
7 is... that's a 47.2. That's an expected time. So 47.2 was 8 will be 47.5, which is Oobleck. 9 will be 47.9, which will be Brown. 10 will be 48. 1, which will be Waffle. 11 will be 40. Waffle is an 11. Grim is in 10. 12 will be 48.1. It's Waffle. Grim, okay, that's all the 48s. 49, we have codependent. So Cody 30, 13 will be the 15. 1.15.
Quickly.
Nearly that. 14 is...
Change race grid. Oh, I could change it right here?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Once he gets it written down, he'll be able to call it off to you, and you can set that up.
There's 15 drivers, is that right?
Yes, correct. So tell me the lineup, please.
Okay. Okay, the lineup will be in first place Harmonic.
Okay.
Second place Shadow.
Alright.
Third place Zombie.
Keep going.
Fourth place Bobberts. Fifth place Derby.
Slow down.
Sixth place Rufus.
Slow down.
Okay.
Okay. Zombie or Bobberts.
Derby.
Bobberts or Servy's name. Okay.
Rufus.
Alright.
Lawrence.
Okay.
Black.
Alright.
Proud.
Alright. Okay. Proud Grim.
Yep. Then Waffle.
Okay.
Cody.
Okay.
Woody.
Alright.
Hulk.
Alright.
And Medic.
Okay. Okay, good to go. I hope everyone's readied up. Whoa.
Are you reading the team chat?
No, no one should be messaging in the team chat. That's what no one should be doing right now because that is also on the freaking...
Yeah, Shadow didn't get his fastest lap. He was on his fastest lap when the race timer ended.
Well, regardless, he is actually number 2, so that's okay. I don't think he'll be too upset about that, as F&G is the pace car. What's going on here? Oh, he had a late login. Alright guys, so this is good. So far so good. Alright, so the starting lineup looks like this. LMR Harmonic at the number 1 position. LSEM Shadow 2, Zombie 3, Bobberts 4th, 5th is Servy, 5 is Rufus, 6th is Lawrence, 7th is Proud, 8th is Oobleck, 9th is Soggy Waffle, 11th, 10th, I can't remember, Grim, Cody, Woody, Medic, Pikachu. Well, Pikachu's actually out there just to be an extra camera tonight, so he'll also help out with pace truck stuff, or I should say push truck stuff. As guys, this is truly going to be an exciting race. I'm very excited to see how things work out here. As I'm going to start with, I'm going to sit back and hang out with Bobberts to start this race. So, gotta ask you guys, this is it, this is the big one, the A main. Some big names in here. Who do you like and why?
It's like I said earlier, I think the podium's going to look something like probably going to be, man, it just left my mind too. LMR Harmonic, then probably LSEM Shadow and Sturdy. Probably going to be the podium in one order or another.
And what about you,
Right, well,
Butler?
Well, I'm thinking that yes, we'll have 1 or 2 of the fast people up front, such as Harmonic, Shadow, Zombie, Bobberts. Actually, qualifying was really close. There was only about a 1/10 of a second between 3 people in the 46s. So that could be thing. But don't discount the slower drivers either, because they could in fact win just on consistency, which is what we saw with Cody yesterday. He wasn't exactly running the fastest of lap times, but he was running the most consistent of lap times.
Well,
he had no incidents until the last lap.
Well, I'll tell you who I'm going to keep my eyes on tonight. My pick's going to be Lsem Zombie to watch for, as he's not in the normal car that he likes and is comfortable for him. He normally sits in the Ford GT, as Harmonic took, but he noticed that people were taking the Viper, realized they're getting some pretty good times with it, so he is out of his comfort zone a little bit, but he's been driving really fast with that Viper. Watch out for him to be up front here tonight, as I would also like to point out AMR Rufus is someone to watch for, and PBS Proud looking to make a bounce back after a rough race last week. He's staying up late for this one, as it's about 5:30 in the morning his time, so he's here to tough it out, as next week he will not be able to make the event, so he does not want to miss 2 events back to back. Points are very valuable in a long season. I'm going to go back and see where Pikachu's sitting, as he's going to do a little arm race cam. I don't know what he's doing. What did I just do?
Are we already live?
Yes, we are live.
Okay, I need to join the lobby then.
I'm sorry. I gotta get back up to the leaders here. I'm sorry, everybody. So let's get back here, as we're about to go green flag racing. The qualifying is over. The talk is here. Let's go green flag.
Let's go race.
Shadow. I'm sorry, Lsem Shadow battling out. Shadow got the faster end of that start, so the Viper with a little bit more top speed, but watch out as Harmonic in that Ford GT gonna try to challenge him, as he's already challenging him. I'm gonna go further back in the field with Lsem Lawrence now, as the middle of the pack starting to make its move. I want to see where Pikachu's sitting at. What happened? What
A
happened?
little bit of tire smoke there coming over the uphill left and into the downhill left, but it doesn't seem like anyone really got any damage there.
Grim.
I'm loading into spectate now.
Bruno ending up a little bit further back than everyone else there.
He had a rough
He
start.
doesn't have any damage from the incident, but he did end up in that little screw off at the top.
Right now, Robert's moving up to third, so he's made a couple of passes to get his way up to the field. Serby now up to fifth.
I am now loaded in. I am on Proud.
Right now, well, if you're on Proud, I'm on Serby. As this battle heating up here for the fifth spot, or actually the fourth spot is now Roberts losing another position here, as Zombie got around him as they make their way to the chicane. Let's find out who's gonna make it through.
Oh, Proud clips the wall on the left side, and he gets passed by Soggy Waffle. Let's switch over to the waffle cam on mine real quick and take a look at that.
And Soggy Waffle.
So, yeah.
Looks like Proud's gonna make it, and he's gonna enter pit road for his first pit stop of the race, as the battle for the lead starts heating up here, as LMR Harmonic losing some ground on Shadow, so gotta wonder what's going on there, as AMR Rufus now looks like appearing in the pictures. Yes, he is running there in third.
AMR Oobleck is knocking on Waffle's door up here. They're coming into the uphill left-hander. Interesting to see if we get a move here. I'm going to switch over to Oobleck real quick and get a better view. And Oobleck's got a little bit of distance behind him, but he's gaining on Soggy pretty quickly. Now, these two being teammates, I am wondering if they are going to try to basically pull a Talladega Nights and do the slingshot, or if they're actually going to compete with one another here. Because I do know that AMR has two separate teams involved in this series, so it'd be interesting to see how they play it.
Cody Pennant now moving up to ninth. As Pennant making some moves early on here in the first laps of this race.
AMR Oobleck still holding back. It doesn't look like he's going to try to pass here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move back up the field a little bit, check up on Shadow.
I'm up here with Harmonic actually right now as Harmonic into the chicane, and Harmonic clips the wall!
Oh no.
Harmonic going to have to make his first pit stop of the race.
Lawrence is knocking on the door here. Oh, he's trying to make the move on the left side. Here it comes. Lawrence pulls ahead, but he's not able to hold the position, so he's going to have to back off and try to make a different move. There's Shadow up there in the distance.
Shadow and Lawrence,
a little bit of bumping going on here. Currently watching AMR Rufus.
I'm not too far behind them. FTR Serby now entering the picture.
Oh, you got really choppy there.
I said right behind them, FTR Serby entering the picture now as he enters this battle for the second place spot.
It seems like Lsem Zombie might have been popped up a little bit back towards the back of the pack as he's currently in 14th. Maybe a bit of a bad start for him, getting wrecked somewhere along the line. He didn't really get to see it, but
that's possible.
Lawrence still
Let's go ahead and take a look at his damage.
Who are we talking about right now?
Zombie. No damage here. He is all set for now.
Harmonic back out on the track right now as he is now trying to regain as he had an accident early on. Harmonic.
And Lawrence still knocking on Rufus's door. But he's now got Serby to start dealing with behind him as well.
Yeah. This is the battle to watch right now. It's the battle for second. Barring any mistakes from Shadow, I don't think anybody's going to be battling for first anytime soon. Serby fell back a little bit here. Lawrence is still sticking up there with Rufus though. Looks like they're both in the Viper. Oh, he may have a chance here. He's got a good run. But he's going to be patient. He's going to wait it out. Yeah. Lawrence kind of backed off the glove a little bit there too, so I think he made the wise decision to hold on. And
up the inside.
But he takes it right back.
Almost got squeezed off, but very well played there, and good awareness for Rufus to allow the room.
You gotta think right now, Serby's watching this, waiting patiently, you know. Serby's not gonna be the guy that's gonna enter the picture.
Champing at the bit.
You know, he's gonna be looking for the pass here in a little bit.
Lawrence trying to get a little bit of ground here, and Serby as well. They're a lot closer now. Back up and get on Serby.
Serby and Rufus actually have to gain out of this as Lawrence's teammate is already in first. So at this point, it seems like Lawrence's role is more to try and just blow the top of the walls and stop his competitors from actually getting some of those points.
More or less via unintentional roadblock, you didn't put pressure on everybody, keep everybody. You would basically tank if you've played an RPG before. Oh, no, Lawrence off the wall. Well, so much for that.
As I have actually.
So now it's
Lawrence now getting out of the way.
So now
look out, Ublek also in an accident.
Oh.
Medic slides him. Look at Medic up to 8th now. And Medic starting back in the pack at the start of this race, finding his way up to the field as Ublek and Lawrence both getting caught up in an accident. And Woody as well. Oh, man, these guys are in so many problems right now as Proud and Harmonic are on the way through the chicane.
Woody has severe damage. He's hundreds all across the board.
Ublek limping his way back as that'll give Harmonic and Proud a couple positions up as Zombie as well. So these guys, you know, the chicane might get you 9 times out of 10. It's Grim still sitting in the 15th spot. Grim hasn't really made too many moves. Looks like he's having a rough go here on the early stages here in week number 2 is Cody Pennant, up to 6th place now. Cody Pennant, one of the guys out of the B main last night, had to battle his way up, got damaged late in that race, held on tight and just found his way through the final lap. So Cody Pennant with a nice start here in the A main.
And this is what I was talking about here, about consistency. It's all about, avoiding those wrecks and making sure that your car is the one that comes out the cleanest in the end.
And another thing to look at here, we're talking about consistency. Right about this point, a lot of these cars are starting to get 20% tire wear plus, and the fronts are usually wearing more than the back. So that's going to affect the handling of the car going through that chicane a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see who can actually compensate for that and be able to manage their line through that section with that tire wear stacking on it.
Definitely, yeah.
Check up on Shadow real quick. Going through turn 1 right now. He's sitting at 23% on the front. It's interesting, I looked at FTR Serby, he actually just hit 20%. A lot of the other guys hitting 25 and 30 already.
So I want to take the time for a little bit of silence as we travel with the Waffle Cam. Now looking back, looking up the field a little bit, Lsem Roberts now coming through the chicanes. He is still in a consistent 4th place right now. Roberts, one of the early bloomers, so to speak, out of the UK. Proud and Roberts both racing in the early moments of their day. So, I think Roberts got a little rest. Proud stayed up. So a little fresh on one end, a little tiredness on the other end.
Yeah, and not having a lot of rest can really affect you on these longer races. I've seen it before in the 12 hours of Sebring. For LSEM, we had GG Racing was on. And, he didn't sleep a lot the night before. That kind of showed in his driving.
And right now I'm running alongside here with Harmonic as he has just now taken over the 8th spot, or I should say 9th, as I believe they just passed somebody in the pits. PPS Proud is Proud still consistently. He is up 1 position of where he was. So Harmonic finding his way up to the field as we speak. So let's go right along with Shadow and see how he's doing, as he's been up front since the beginning of this race. Looks like he's got a pretty good gap on 2nd right now. Running consistent. Looks like he got a little damage on the left side of his car. Cosmetic damage, so to speak. So far, Shadow doing a pretty good job of keeping the car intact and staying up front.
And behind them, you've got Rufus and, of course, FTR Serby. Serby's lost a little bit of ground here, despite the fact that he hasn't had to battle with Lawrence for the past couple of laps. I have to wonder, check real quick to see if he's damaged at all, and it's not showing that, so I have to wonder what's going on here. Oh, we got a Grim on the side. That's Grim.
Grim having he's struggling early on here in these early stages of the race. Right now, as I bring up, Serby's just got a little tire wear, nothing too major going on there, so the car is pretty much at its best right now.
Yeah, Grim is total. Hundreds across the board.
So here's a guy I'd like to talk to you guys about. O2 Medic, a guy that was first spot out, as you see Grim, they're still limping. what is it about Medic? He's got this drive to, do better and be up front as he's currently up in the 7th spot, running a very consistent race as some, Butler and we have said before, consistency is key here if you want to be up front, and right now, I think the consistency is paying off for the State Farm O2 machine of Medic.
Yeah, he's one of those drivers that he doesn't always have the straight-up alien speed that we like to see, but his consistency, like you said, it really is paying off. He practices and practices all the time and gets his lines down, and as long as he can race his race, then he's going to be all right. And he's, speed comes with time. There is no shortcut on the road to getting faster, and he knows that. So he just races his race and keeps on going from there and just lets the speed develop on its own.
Right now, I actually switched to Lsem Cody Pendant, as Cody now just trying to catch up to Soggy as he wants to try to battle for the 5th position. Looks like the field is starting to mature a little bit, Mike.
Yeah, it does. It's definitely thinned down a little bit. I am currently tracking Soggy Waffle. He's already at the other end of the bridge
and it looks
as
like
Cody starts.
The Hulk is in some problems now as he's entering pit road. Looks like the chicane might have gotten him as well. Looks like Shadow has finally taken his first pit stop as he is now in the pits.
And the waffle car scrapes the wall a little bit. Didn't slow him down hardly at all, but maybe taking it a little bit harder than he probably wanted to. I don't know. It looks like he may be pushing it a little bit. We're only 10 laps in, so we'll see if that turns out to be a good call.
And Shadow getting pulled up a little bit by Cody Pendant with him coming out of pits in 6th behind Cody. This is one of the things you have to worry about when you come into the pit. What are your thoughts on back traffic here?
Well, I think the problem may be here is that Cody, Cody's a consistent driver. He's going to run his line. Shadow's going to have to find a way to get around him, and if not, I hate to, say it, but Harmonic is not too far behind as Harmonic has found his way back up. So if Shadow cannot find a way around him anytime soon, we might see the battle for the lead as pit strategy is going through right now. The pit stops are just now going. Once they go through, I think we'll see Shadow and Harmonic closer to each other near the end of this race, but you never know. Harmonic with an early accident, so things could change there as well. I think right now we're going to see the battle for 5th, as Cody Pendant now looking to hold on to his place. Let's look at the rear facing camera here of Cody Pendant.
You mentioned the pit cycle earlier, and that's another thing that kind of plays into the strategy here for Shadow, is he knows that at this point that Cody has not pitted yet, whereas, Shadow himself just came out of the pit, so it's interesting to see, but here it looks like he might actually try to make a move, and he does, and Cody giving him the room to do so, and that really kind of eliminates the need for me to talk about it, but I'll go ahead and say it anyway, is that sometimes when you know that the driver in front of you has to pit still, sometimes drivers elect to kind of sit back and be patient and wait for the other driver to pit, and then just pass it that way.
Looks like Soggy
Obviously
Waffle
not the choice here.
In pit road right now as he's now exiting the pit. Soggy with a really nice... Soggy Waffle's actually running a really consistent race right now. He has been up front for most of this race, staying out of trouble for the most part. So it looks like it's going pretty well for him. Let's see how the field is going right now. Let's go back and check out Lawrence right now.
Harmonic is, I was just about to say Harmonic just passed up the ball. Hulk is back traffic at this point.
And that's another thing, the traffic. What are these drivers up front thinking when they see back markers? It looks like Grim.
I really don't think it bothers any of these guys. Most of the guys that we see here have raced enough online and in actual events with Tora and stuff that they're used to seeing that. And you go to public lobbies and you race against people who, when they become a back marker, they try to shove you out of the way as you pass them. but you don't have to deal with that here. So really, I don't think it's going to bother anybody.
And word just got in as Brim has dropped out of this race, had some technical issues, so unfortunate for him as it just wasn't his night.
Robert's in the pits, about to come out. He's got traffic coming.
Oh, he beat Harmonic out. And
Yeah,
he does.
got Rufus behind him. Rufus on the inside. Robert's probably not accounting for the cold tires there. They ought to warm up here in the next couple of turns, though. See if he can get that back. We've got Harmonicus right behind him. That Ford GT just looming back there, waiting for a mistake.
And he's waiting. He is waiting and he is lurking in the shadows right now. Gotta think right now, these guys aren't racing too hard just yet. You know, we're only third way through the race, so a lot of race still to go. I don't think it's time to push the issue yet. You know, some of these guys don't like to wait, but, you know, we talked about before, patience is key here at Prague. If you're not patient, a lot of things can go wrong.
Yeah, especially in these tighter sections, going through the tunnel and going through the chicane, when there's not a lot of room to maneuver in the first place, even with one car. Then you come up here to this bridge, and I've seen so many people try to pass on this bridge, and it never ends well, unless you have two very, very skilled racers.
And we've seen that in practice this week as Hatch Club, one of the guys that are afraid to go too wide through the, try to at least go through the chicane, but it never seems to work out. There's been a couple other guys that try to make that attempt, but right now, it seems like it's been a pretty good race so far. It's Cody Pennant in pit road now. And it looks like Harmonic has made his second pit stop.
That's an interesting call. You got 13 laps in, so he's looking at running 20 laps without another pit stop. If I'm not mistaken, this is a two-pit race, correct?
This is a 3-pit stop race.
Oh, okay,
well,
so we do have one more pit to go.
I do believe this is Cody's first pit, though.
I think it is actually. His shadow
Roberts hits the wall.
passed him earlier.
Roberts and Rufus having this battle right now, but it looks like it's separating just a little bit. So I want to go further back and see what other people got going on here. I'm going to go see what Cody's doing right now. So he just got back on the pits as he's now he's got Soggy Waffle on the back here. So the battle for 6 is now stirring up. As Soggy
while
looks
you're
to the
checking
outside.
up on them, I'm checking on Survey.
Here comes Soggy on the inside now. That Viper might have a little more speed than that Nismo. As here comes Soggy Waffle looking to challenge Cody Bennett. As he looks inside, Cody closes the door. Soggy's still looking down low, looking for that pass. I don't think Soggy's waiting. I think Soggy's looking, and Soggy, he's a guy he's a really nice guy. One of the nicest guys I've ever met here.
Oh, there's the cutback. Well, will he get the speed here? The GTR smacks the wall there.
The battle's on here. So let's go take a ride with the Soggy Cam. It's a quiet time for the Soggy Cam. That's what Soggy Cam's all about. So let's take a moment here and just watch it.
Both drivers for the outside.
Best part about the waffle can is the license plate, but that's just me.
Yeah, they got a great painter over there at AMR. Who's actually in this race, which is AMR the Hulk. So very nice paint job there by the Hawkins. Harmonic now closing in on Soggy, so you gotta think, I think Soggy's got a little bit antsy in that last lap, which is the reason why now he is a little bit further behind Cody, as he's now hearing footsteps in the background of the Harmonic.
He's still got a little bit of a cushion there, so as long as he keeps it consistent, he'll be able to hold Harmonic off for a few more laps. One
Right
mistake,
now,
though, and it's over.
Something happened to Serby. I don't know what just happened, but Serby looks like he got passed somewhere through the chicane. I'm not sure if he made a mistake or because of pit stops. Maybe the game was a little not there for me, but
no damage.
No damage, so that's a good thing. As Bobbert's still trying to find a way around Rufus, as this battle's been going on for at least the last 4 or 5 laps.
Oh, and Waffle hits the wall in the chicane.
Oh no.
Harmonic's passed him up there. Waffle, let's go along and see if he's got any damage there.
Just body and a little bit of suspension.
So
looks like he will try and take the pit there, though.
As Proud barely misses him going around the corner there. So very unfortunate for Soggy, as he's been running very consistent here tonight, but it's still long races. There's Woody, as we haven't really talked much about Woody here tonight. Woody, the last driver to make it through the B main last night, he was stacked to make tonight's race, but so far he hasn't really made many moves.
Hasn't really had the opportunity either. He had that wreck earlier in the game, and he's kind of been playing catch up ever since. So.
Oh, we got a battle going on between Zombie and the Hulk right now. Oh, Hulk actually being a back marker in 14th, and the Zombie trying to get past him in 11th. It looks like Hulk might be trying to play the slowdown game for the rest of the AMR team.
I think Hulk tried to have a play right there.
Yeah.
So it looks like he gives him the pass, as Zombie trying to recover from his early incident.
Check up with Shadow real quick. He's a good deal ahead of the pack here. He's already coming around turn 1. Oh, he's on the grass a little bit, so that's going to slow him down a tad. But overall, no harm, no foul.
Last week, Shadow took the victory at the Alps, so he's trying to repeat back-to-back weeks.
Robert's still trying to catch up with Rufus here. Only a couple hundred feet back. Coming to the uphill left-hander.
Something must have happened to Roberts, because he was a lot closer than they are now, as something happened to Harmonic. Is Harmonic behind them? No, Harmonic's actually, I'm sorry, I was thinking different guy. It's now the battle for 6 is on. Harmonic codependent in the second turn of the track. Codependent has seen nothing but cars these last few laps behind him, and he's just trying to hang in there and maintain position as he smacks the wall right there. Harmonic all over the back bumper of it right now. It's Harmonic looking for the pass here. Harmonic not going to lay off. He's going to, Harmonic looking down low as he makes the inside pass to Codependent. Cody looking back over, but just doesn't got the speed.
I think Cody did that on purpose because he knew he was got on that particular turn.
You know, Cody's a very classy guy. He's not a guy that's going to race you hard if he doesn't have to. I mean, if he knows he's got you, he'll challenge you. But for the most part, he's a very respectable guy and a very good racer at that.
That's what I like about him. He won't. A lot of other racers, they get behind you and they make your palms start sweating. You know, you get a little nervous, but with him, not so much. And as Ooblet comes out of the pit in 13th, he goes ahead and gives way to Rufus and Roberts here in turn 1. And it kind of looks about the same a lap later, about 200 feet or so between Rufus and Roberts as they come into the uphill left-hander again. has some headlights in his rearview mirror at the moment now.
Shadow right now in lap traffic, so this is the dangerous part about being where he's at. Up front, doesn't really want to make a mistake, nor does he want to get involved in a possible accident. So watch out here as this is starting to heat up a little bit. If Serbia can get a little bit of speed and get around some drivers, I think there's a chance, a slight chance, that he can challenge for the lead.
Coming up through the chicane section here. And Shadow's clean again. Half of racing, especially endurance racing, is consistency.
Sadly making the pass up now on AMR the Hulk, coming into the last corner of the track. Got Rufus not too far behind, with Bobbert still on his tail.
Not too far behind them.
Back up in there.
I was just about to say Lawrence is now showing himself into the picture a little bit as he makes a pit stop. Harmonic back in 6th. Harmonic's going to take the pass for 5th as he's actually on one more pit stop. So don't expect Harmonic to pit anytime soon. If he does, he's going to basically probably going to depend on tire wear, which he's very confident in with this car.
Harmonic is currently sitting on 0%, according to my telemetry here. It's glitching.
That's what. Well, my screen's different. Are you talking about the fuel?
No. I was looking at tire damage. My telemetry is glitching out.
But mine was too, so we're on the same page.
Because it's flashing yellow with the percentages, it's just doing it too fast for me to read, so. Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh! Lsem Zombie. Just spinning out of the chicane there. Shadow manages to nearly just slightly avoid.
Zombie with damage.
Maybe a little.
Bobbert's off the chicane as well.
And he's got a ton of damage.
Is done. Yes,
he's dead.
Hundreds across the board, yeah.
He's not going to get passed up. No, he's got it. Car's coming, but here comes Harmonic now. As he's going to have to go around Bobberts, and he does with ease. So now Harmonic up 4th place. As Bobberts is limping.
Rufus is having to deal with Hulk here. Teammates though, so it shouldn't be an issue. As Hulk, it looks like he's going to pull off a little bit. Or not.
Well, to confirm you guys, I do believe Lublek and the Hulk are teammates. Soggy Waffle and Rufus are teammates, so they're two different teams, but they in general are on the same team, but respectively knowing that he is a lap down, he will let him go, as it looks like the battle for 11th might be starting up here, but, 12th is coming to 14th, so maybe Hulk is a couple more laps down than I thought he was.
Just something to note, we actually have all 3 of the AMR guys in the line.
Very cool. These guys, it's their first week here in the Lsem Cup. Well, obviously, the first season, the second week. So it's nice to have them join us as well.
Harmonic coming through the tunnel.
Harmonic's got a lot of ground to make up, though, after his early incident, so I wonder where he is right now. Obviously, we don't know, as he still has one more pit stop to make.
Oh, and he's not the only one, I believe. Let's check up on Rufus real quick. Yeah, Rufus went ahead and took a pit stop. And Shadow
coming out of the pits. As Shadow's on his final pit stop coming up.
That puts
Here's
FDR
Mona
Serby in the lead, and he is coming up to some traffic at the moment.
Harmonic now up to third, so Harmonic's gained a lot of ground actually, as he was probably, I believe he pit when he wrecked early in the race. Now that was probably the best time to make an incident early on, because the pack hasn't expanded just yet. I believe he was in around 6th to 8th place, so he has definitely moved his way up to the pack. So this race is far from over from the top 3.
Oh, and
There you got,
he's on the move now. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing.
Scan the field real quick and see if, oh, hello, there's a move, FDR Serby, getting past some lap traffic, AMR Soggy Waffle there.
We'll go and see where F&G's heading, as he's obviously found, or got the call that somebody is in trouble, and I believe, if that's the case, it's further up the field, as there's 2 different parties running right now. F&G has 8 guys, and Pikachu has 8 guys due to security of not losing or parties crashing. So that's what's going on. I'm trying to see where F&G's going here. So he's in the prototype car, so he's got a lot more speed, obviously, to run around and not worry about it. As here he goes through the tunnel, so let's see where he's heading right now. It looks like he's just changing his position, maybe? I don't know what's going on
That
here.
might be the case. Yeah,
You might have somebody
probably.
caught up in the chicane.
I scanned through and I didn't see any wrecks over there.
F&G laying off. I'm just trying to see where he's heading here.
I think, yeah. I think he's just repositioning. Actually, I think that's the perfect spot, because people are going to be coming around right there, and they're going to try to stick to the left side through that, whereas he'll be on the right. Great spot to be standing, though, just to watch the wreck. I'm interested to see what happened, like what it looks like when people actually do have an incident here.
Well, let's ride it. Let's sit on him, and we'll put it on the game camera for a little bit.
Okay, we got some traffic coming in. That's Medic. That Proud.
Woody. I don't think F&G's really where he wants to be right now, but
I think it's kind of smart though, with as many incidents as we've had in this chicane. Might not be a bad idea to just kind of hang out here. There's Serby.
Serby, the leader.
See how far behind Shadow is. He's not too far behind, considering that we still have a couple of pits left to go.
There's Shadow. And Harmonic should be following Shadow right now. As Zombie and Harmonic have both DNF'd out of this race, so something happened to them.
That's disappointing. Cody. I didn't see who the other was. Go ahead and check up on the leader here. He's halfway around the track from there. And Shadow, still a full section behind. Looks like he's coming up to Soggy Waffle. No, that's the Hulk.
See what happened to these guys. They both have DNFs. Wonder what happened to Zombie there.
More than likely a lag out, which is very unfortunate at this point, being 20-something laps into the race and then having that happen.
I think possibly more likely is that Harmonic was trying to make a pass on Zombie, as Zombie was a bit of a backmarker there, and it is possible that without lack of coordination between the two, they might have wiped each other, and Harmonic maybe being upset about that is backed out of the race, and Zombie, in better judgment, than trying to stay in and bring up the back of the pack with people like that, just kind of backed out and thought, you know what, I'll rather watch the race.
Serby dies.
And watch it
in the pit. Alright, so let's watch for Lsem Shadow, see if he can catch up. He's coming around the final turn right now. And Servi is still in the pits. This is going to be a little close. And Servi does not beat him out. Comes out just behind.
Which car is Shadow coming up on here?
I believe that's the Hulk.
Alright.
Unless he already passed the Hulk. I don't see a
Let's
gamer
see if
tag yet, though.
I'm gonna check for the AMR, guys. Let's see if it is the Hulk. I think it is.
Definitely, it's AMR. It is AMR, that blue Viper.
Oh, it's actually Soggy Waffle. We go back on the Soggy cam with Boost on his tail, and it looks like he actually is in the process of getting close to lapping. The Hulk is behind the pack there, behind those two. Oh,
Soggy Waffle drifting a little bit right there. And there's Shadow making the pass.
Oh, it looks like Woody's gonna switch over to Woody quickly and see if his car was a little bit sideways there in the pits. I'm wondering if I just called him when when the car was moving into the pits, or if it's but it looks like he's fine. There is a known bug in this game where at times you simply get control of your car in the pit lane, which will lead you to not get any new tires or fix any damage. So I'm glad to see that wasn't the case here.
Yeah, I have yet to have that happen to me, but gonna knock on wood. So at this point, I think the pit situation is pretty much squared away, and the podium, barring any major incidents, probably won't be changing too terribly much here, as we have about 9 laps to go.
And PPS Proud just barely missing the inside wall in that last corner there. Must have been a quarter of an inch.
Shadow still has headlights in his rearview mirror, but I don't think it's going to be a threat at this point, because it doesn't look like Serbi is really getting any time back on Shadow at this point.
And as we take a look at the time from the leader, we've got Servi 10 seconds behind Shadow, Rufus 13 seconds behind Shadow, Cody 54 seconds, Medic 67, PPS Proud 72, Bubba's 83, Oobleck 103, and
as of right now,
just reading his lap down.
Servi just got done running a 148, whereas he's actually 2 seconds behind Shadow on lap times here, so he's going to have quite a few really good laps in order to catch up. So barring any mistakes from Shadow, I think this race is pretty much in the bag at this point.
And the field is very spread out now as everyone's set up in their strides, as it were. And everyone not really seeing anybody else at this point.
Maybe not evenly spaced out, but spaced out enough to where you only see 1 or 2 cars here and there. This is the point during most races that a lot of racers just kind of bear down and try to set a hot lap.
Bubba's just wiped out in the chicane.
Oh no. And that's the part that Shadow was just coming up to as well. Let's watch Shadow real quick.
Doesn't seem to be too big of an issue there though, as
okay, yeah.
As
yeah, I
he's
just thought
basically
he was
spun it.
Oh. Shadow scrapes the wall a little bit on the entrance, but he manages to pull through it just fine.
A little bit lucky there, as we actually got to see that unfold in front of us as we switched to the
Shadow drops into the pit. Shadow dropping into the pits here. Will Serby get it? Yeah, Serby's going to pass him up here. That is interesting. I didn't really see if he got any damage, or maybe he just didn't have his third pit in yet. But Serby now in the lead. Coming up on AMR, he catches the grass, and he narrowly misses that wall. The grass kind of sucked him in there.
Sorry guys, I was having a little problems there, but I'm back.
So we just had another lead change here, Mayhem. I don't know if you caught that. LSM Shadow actually dropped into the pits again. And now that has given Serby the lead, and it looks like we have AMR Rufus in second and LSM Lawrence sitting in third now. So Shadow may not be in the lead, but Lawrence at least holding down a podium position for his teammate here. Serby coming around to the bridge now. Now, is there a way for us to check the quick stop count, or is that something that they have yet to
we
implement?
don't have that yet. Yeah, they haven't implemented that yet.
Oh, we have a power down. Soggy Waffle is stalled out right there in the chicane.
He's got himself some steering driveline damage, and he's got a red front left suspension and brake pad, so it looks like he will be having to go into the pit here.
Yeah, FNG holding his post right there, so no push truck needed apparently. So let's check
we got
out
three different cars in the pits right now. Rufus and Lawrence coming out side by side. This is going to be very close.
And that gives Shadow second position. And he's got some ground to make up on Serby here. There's currently 2,500 feet back.
Now it looks like we're going to be having a race for the podium here, as Rufus is currently holding on to third place, but Lawrence has made up a lot of ground and is knocking on his doorstep.
So yeah, still got a couple hundred feet to take care of here, but not something that Lawrence cannot overcome. Definitely a closable gap.
It does seem to be only, once we wait for the ticker to cycle back around, it does only seem to be what would be about 2 or 3 tenths of a second between the two of them. So if we wait to see what happens here, we'll keep moving on
They
the
are
field and
slinkying between 1 and 200 feet away from each other, so that gap is not very big. Here they are within 50 feet. And Lawrence got a really good run out of that. Rufus not really getting away from him. Rufus on the curb there.
yeah, we know that Lawrence was one of the fastest qualifiers. Yeah,
This is true.
Rufus,
Here's where it really
being one of
counts.
the drivers, being one of the few drivers actually from AMR to make it up directly into the A main. So we'll see this battle come out between these two alleged titans of what will be a very interesting and long series of the LCM Cup.
I think it's funny here, if you look at the actual color of these cars, they almost look like they're driving the same car.
Yeah, Lawrence actually does something kind of interesting with the way he does his cars. When he's tuning his cars, the cars that he paints black are cars that he has not yet tuned. Cars that he paints as white are cars that he has started tuning but isn't quite sure about. And cars that he's painted purple are ones that he's got absolutely perfect. So you see here with his purple livery on his Viper, he's put a lot of time into that tune, and it seems to be really paying off.
Yeah, as he's slowly closing that gap on Rufus, maybe even trying to pull a little bit of a draft here to try to close the rest of it, and there they are, 10 feet. And will he be able to make the move? If he does, I would expect it to be up here at this next left-hander. Gets a good run here. He's got the draft. Will he make the move? No. Rufus is able to keep the door shut. But he hasn't shaken him off yet. As we go down the bridge, this is getting tense. They were bumper to bumper there for a second, going through the chicane. It looks like we've got a little bit of caution. Oh! That was tense. That was very tense. Lawrence getting a good run out of that. Choosing not to draft here, or is he? No, he's choosing not to draft for the first part of the straightaway here.
He seems to be very reserved in his overtaking moves, trying not to ruin each other's race, but I do expect that as we get close to that, once we get close to that 33 lap, the driving will get more and more aggressive as he tries to take that podium from the AMR team and secure 2 of the 3 places in the podium for Team Patterson.
I'm trying to avoid saying that, but now that that's out there.
That's a brand name. There's nothing wrong with brand name.
Here's another good passing zone right here, this left-hander. You see quite a few passes made here, and he's trying to see his nose in there. Looking up, but he hits a little bit of wheel spin there, and that prevents the move. But maybe a late apex here can get a good run. Don't hit the wall. No, he's good there. Looks like they both got a really good run out of that corner. But brings it out a little wide there. And once again, this section here is where it really counts. You gotta get it right. And he's got his nose in. Lawrence going for the pass. There's and he has to back out of it.
And you gotta think right there, he had the run, a beautiful run through the chicane, as Rufus just barely hanging on as someone's coming out of the pits here.
That's
the
Medic.
medic machine. Medic in the only out as these two are battling out. He is the only way. And I would like to point out here, PPS Proud is up to 5th place after a little bit of a rough qualifier, but he's made his way up to the field now and sitting comfortably there in the 5th spot.
Going through the uphill left-hander now. Lawrence still right on Rufus's bumper. Trying to find a window here. He's only got about 3.5 laps to do it. So it'll be interesting here to see if Rufus is able to hold him off. And here we go. This is that passing zone we talked about in the last lap. Lawrence making a move on the inside. They're too wide. And Rufus is able to hold it. He held the outside in favor of the inside for the following turn. Very smart move there. Good defensive line. And you know, that's one thing that I see a lot of good racers do is you'll see instead of actually trying to defend the inside on some of these turns when you know you have a switchback, sometimes it's better to go ahead and give up the inside of the turn in favor of just allowing yourself to have the inside on the second turn in the series as we get bumper to bumper again. And still, no move yet from Lawrence, at least not one that has succeeded. But no separation either as he gets a draft. Still electing to stay in the back though. And
Not giving it up.
on the inside.
Bump. As a crossover move might come in here if he goes inside.
Oh man, and that was the narrow miss there. Wow, this battle for podium is getting very intense. Rufus now looking to get a draft. He's got a good run off the uphill left-hander, and he's got in the inside here. Can he pull it through, or can Lawrence manage to hold it? And he does. That's exactly what I was talking about there. Allow your opponent to get the inside because you know that you'll have the inside on the following turn. Let's see if we have the same kind of a move here.
And he's looking inside.
Whoa, we have contact there. Some good respect.
Still side by side.
Too wide. It's lap 31 and they both know it. They're both trying to get that position with every ounce of their soul.
PPS crowd now has dropped out of the race.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. And we got some wheel spin from Lawrence, but he gets the cutback. So another swap for third position here as we come into the final section. As Jack Dawson would say, you gotta make it count. Coming through the final turn. This is lap 32. Coming up. Still have FTR Serby up there at first. Let's go check up on them real quick. It looks like Serby's got one heck of a gap here. Lsem Shadow, a good turn or two behind him. So
Serby is also a late bloomer.
At this point, Lawrence really doesn't have to worry about it unless his teammate makes a mistake. They have a foot into the podium at this point. So even if Lawrence loses it here, it's not going to make a difference.
Yeah, well, right now it doesn't make a difference because Shadow's up there in second, so the points, as long as Shadow doesn't make any critical mistakes,
Exactly.
Their points will be second place as if, but this is the thing, if Lawrence holds off Rufus for third, Rufus doesn't actually get third points, he gets fourth place points. The third points basically get scratched out due to the team duo there, so actually, in a weird kind of way, he still wants to be in third, so they can't give the AMR team more points.
And that's a very good point there, as we have a couple of corners here where Rufus kind of lets his rear end slide out.
They get up the lap traffic to AMR Oblick.
The next to last time through this.
Oh! It's Lawrence hitting the wall! And Bobber's now getting his way through the chicane, or no, he's got a little ways back before he gets to that point.
Oh my! And Lawrence is done.
That will end
100 across the board, all red except the tires, which are yellow. There's Soggy
Very
Waffle
unfortunate.
being cautious going around. And Team Badge is still only going to have 1 foot in the podium today. Very unfortunate indeed.
And running along here with LSCM Bobberts, as Bobberts, sorry to cut you off there, but Bobberts trying to maintain for Team Doritos, as Team Doritos is Bobberts and LSCM drivers Nicole, so both of them.
Just a heads up here, we have had a lead change. Shadow is now back up in first, and Serby is considerably far behind. He's 2,500 feet behind, so I think Serby may have had a pit. Yeah, I was
and there's
about to say.
second now.
There definitely is.
Right on the back door.
Yeah, this is going to be close. It's all the way down to the last lap here. Serby is a very good defensive driver, though. He's very difficult to pass when he wants to be. He can make his car as wide as he needs to make it, especially on a narrow track like this. Coming into the final section, are we going to have another incident here like we did on this last lap with LSEM Lawrence? Serby brakes. That's something we haven't seen a lot of in this little section.
Look, he's going to the inside. Oh, look, Orphan's on the outside. He's got a big win. He's got a smooth track. It's going to be a track race.
It's Rufus in second. What?
Rufus will take second place over Serby, as Serby will take over third. Wow.
Very, very well played there.
Oh, wow.
Rufus.
Rufus said it, not today, as he made that big pass to the outside of Serby there. So, what a run there by Rufus had all, listen, Rufus for those laps, 6-7 laps, was in a battle. So,
that outside pass in itself is such a rare event, and to have it happen on the final turn of the race, it's that much more epic for a finish.
I've only seen one overtake like that in the past, and that's been in an actual race. Oh, Cody Bennett wiped out by Lawrence, who once again spins himself in the chicane.
Roberts, there's a few cars piled up in the chicane. It's actually Cody Bennett getting across. Cody's actually got damage, but he will take home the 5th place finish, respectively, for Team Sky. Lawrence, as problems continue, drop back to 6th.
I honestly think that Lawrence just got a little shaky there. That next to last lap, you come through, you smack the wall, and you already had the pit, you've already lost so many positions, and your confidence just goes through the floor when something like that happens.
I think Lawrence is trying to just get across the line now, which he does. So he will take home 6th as Amar Ublek about to make his final turn here, so he'll finish 7th. Behind him is Medic, who actually has ran probably the most consistent race out of all the drivers. He looks like he's got a little damage, but I don't think he's caught himself in anything too major, so he's going to take home the 8th place finish. A little bit behind him is Soggy Waffle, as Waffle has had his fair shares of struggles throughout this race, so that was a little rough for him, but he respectfully takes 9th. Woody, who had really no luck throughout this race, struggled early on, has struggled most of his time through this race, so it looks like he's going to take home 10th, as the Hulk, but further back,
in 11th. Just while we're talking about Woody there for a second, though, it's good on him for actually managing to make it into this A main lobby. He had to really fight to get the position that he got in the B main. So even though he's walking away with a 10th place finish here, that's still good on him.
And Woody now, I'm not sure if he has another lap to go here.
I believe he is a lap down, actually. The laps, AMR the Hulk is 3 laps down. So it looks like, Woody's finished now. So we are now just waiting on AMR the Hulk. And obviously Pikachu and FNG are push trucks. So, actually it looks like Pikachu backed out. But wow, that finish, that 2nd place finish, wow. I have to say, we're going to have to get AMR Rufus over here in this party to do an interview, and him and Serby both. That was just an epic finish.
I'm going to bring Rufus and Serby in here in a minute. Actually, Serby, I don't...
disappointing.
And that's the voice of LSEM Lawrence there, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very strong race up until that next to last lap, and then just such an unfortunate clip there on that wall. Lawrence, can you just walk us through what exactly happened leading up to that corner where you clipped it, and what were your thoughts after the impact?
Well, the whole idea was me and Sophie were having a bit of a chat. We were like, we knew it was going to be close coming out the pits. So I was trying to push that chicane lane. I was going through there most of the time about 140, and I went through at 141, 142, and I knew it was wrong straight away. And that was it.
And I'd like to say, Lawrence, you guys had one heck of a battle as you battled Rufus, Rufus was running for his life, defended like he couldn't believe, and then you had that mistake to the chicane, and that was so unfortunate. Rufus and Serby, you guys, what a little battle there at the end. I'd like to start with Serby. Serby, you were up front for quite a bit of this race. Didn't seem like, you know, you were losing much ground on Shadow, but we didn't know that you had another pit stop to make, and right there at the end, you and Rufus kind of bowed it out as he edged you right there across the line at the end. Just to let you guys know, if you put your audio on. And I'd like to let you guys know, as you're broadcasting, just make sure you got your iPhone's audio on. That way we can get it on, as so people can hear about that. Because actually, Serby, your audio is not on yet. But I'm going to jump to Rufus real quick. Okay, go ahead and talk us a little bit there at the end. When Rufus got behind you there near the end of that last turn, what were you thinking? Did you think, all right, I'm going to settle for second, and then all of a sudden he popped out of the side there, or did you see that coming?
I thought I had him. I mean, I took the inside line thinking, all right, I mean, he's probably going to just concede third. I mean, I hit a few tires, and I guess maybe that slowed me down a lot, but I thought I had him still. Took the defensive line. When he came around, I just didn't know what to do. It took me by surprise, and he had the run. I didn't know what to do. I tried to tap him a little bit to see if I could take away some of his momentum, and it didn't work. It was a great pass, honestly, probably the pass of the race.
And Rufus, you just came in with us. Just make sure your audio's on. Rufus, you seem to have a great race. You were very consistent throughout the race. Didn't have many problems at all. I gotta say though, you were battling there for at least the last 10 laps of that race. You and Lawrence had a nice little bout, and then that pass at the end on Serby, you gotta be pretty happy with the results.
I'm not sure where the pace got from. I think it was from Lawrence being on my butt for a solid 5 laps. So I was really working hard trying to keep him behind me, but he eventually got by and then botched it through the chicanes, unfortunately. But I honestly didn't expect to be catching up to Serby as quick as I was. I just didn't really expect it. I'll try the outside on the last corner. We'll see what happens. It's my best option.
Well, it definitely paid off.
And Shadow is with us here, so I have to ask Shadow, congratulations. This is back-to-back weeks for Team Badges still, just to make sure your audio's on, so and as I know it's funny, but that's the team name. I gotta ask you, Shadow, you basically got out front early on Harmonic, who ended up DNFing early or midway through this race. Just take us through what you saw, and I mean, it didn't seem like you didn't have too many problems out there.
Yeah, it was a great race. I mean, the jump that I got on Harmonic, I think, was down to reaction times. Because as soon as my front bumper touched that line, I put that gas. Whereas I think Harmonic may have lagged a little bit or something, which gave White the edge against Fortune. Yeah, I didn't really have too many issues on the track. I know there was a couple of times where I had to dodge somebody because they tipped the wall or got a little bit out of control. But generally, it was a great race. And
I
I have to ask you.
Just real quick, Shadow, I have to ask you, but a lot of that race, it really came down to pit strategy as to whether or not it was going to be you or Servi there for a little while. What was your overall plan as far as pit strategy and, thinking about, well, do I have enough room to pit now, or, were you saving it, or what were your thoughts there?
Well, my initial pit strategy was going to be every 8 to 9 laps, allowing me roughly about 5 to 6 laps at the end to make up any ground that I'd lost. But I noticed that Servi was actually pitting later than me, and based on his pit strategy, my final pit strategy I called short, allowing myself an entire 8 laps at the end there to just basically pull up any time that I'd lost during the first 2 pit stops.
Obviously that paid off for you there for the victory. So congratulations again, and LSEM Shadow here with the win, but I have to say, AMR Rufus, the man of the hour. We rarely see those outside passes like that, and yet you managed to pull that off on the final turn of the race. So congratulations there to AMR Rufus for pulling off that last
in here real quick as Boberts and Cody Pennant both come in. Boberts, make sure your audio's on, my friend, but you had a very interesting race. I believe that throughout the race you saw your ups and downs, but respectively finishing 4th, you got to be happy with the results. And he's silent. So Cody, I have to ask you the same question, because Cody, you started in the back of the pack. You were actually way in the back of the field to begin this race. What led you, getting that top 5 finish? Seemed to be very consistent out front, or actually throughout the race, I should say.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't see the little dance I did after the race, because I don't dance very good. But I was ecstatic. I just stayed out of trouble. I wasn't as fast as a lot of the guys, and I just stayed out of trouble.
Oh, that was the key here today, as we all said. Staying out of trouble would be the way to go to at least be competitive enough to stay at least in front. We had some dropouts in this race as Grim fell off early, but what a race. You all did a very good job. But the most important question, did you guys have fun tonight?
Yeah, that was really good. Really good race.
I think that was a
That was a good one.
And I gotta say, and I gotta say, going into next week, we go to Road Atlanta, the club circuit, prototype cars. Hopefully we see all you guys there next week, as the points standings will come out tomorrow. Team Badge still with that number 1 that wins. They'll have 50 points. Servi and Rufus with the 2nd place win. So your team getting those points as well. And Servi with a 3rd place finish. You're getting a little bounce back from last week, as you missed last week's race. So that's going to look a little better for you as well. So you guys, everybody that's here, what do you expect going into next week? And are you excited to see how that unfolds?
If everybody turns up like they did this week, then it'll be a good race.
I want to give myself a hug, man. That was brutal. Bro, please tell me someone clipped that, please. Someone.
We have it streamed. We have it. It's going to be on YouTube. It's on quite a bit. We have. I would like to let everybody know here, if you are new to LSCM, the LSCM Cup Series, you can find us on Facebook at Mayhem's Endurance, our YouTube channel, which is actually my gamer tag right now, trying to change that around, but we have the whole race broadcasted from tonight, that final pass by Rufus and Serbia, you know, getting the slim backfire on
Short
that.
end of the stick.
Battled it out. Better yet said yes. So you can definitely check that out on the YouTube channel, and anybody else here that had that save. So that was some fun racing, guys. I definitely enjoyed it. We loved it. There's a lot of nice battles there at the end of the race. So I think overall it was a very good night of racing. A couple unfortunate circumstances. I know the Hulk, you know, you were able to make this race tonight due to a couple dropouts, so it was a good week for you, I think, in general, as this was your first series appearance ever. And Woody having a really big struggle throughout the race, really didn't go nowhere. Waffle, that chicane got you pretty good a couple of times, and I think you also had your fair mistakes in other areas of the track. So you didn't really, it didn't seem like your night, but
I think what's going to be interesting about next week, though, is with it being prototype cars on the club circuit at Road Atlanta, that's going to include two very similar chicanes, the first of which is turn 2, and that has a double tire wall, so any mistakes are going to result in some catastrophic wrecks right there. And then you obviously got the final 2 turns on the track with the chicane there. It's got a big runoff area in case of emergencies, but you also have that risk of cutting across that first part of the chicane and hitting the tire wall there. So running in prototypes, that's going to be very interesting to see next week.
Alright, well, I think this is where we're going to sign off, ladies and gentlemen, as tonight Shadow has taken the victory. Rufus with the late pass there to edge Servi out for second. Servi finishing third, and Team Doritos finishing pretty good there as Bobberts came in tonight to make sure that they had their driver in to secure their points for this week, as tomorrow we'll find out where everyone stands in the point standings. So Mike, Butler, anything to add on before we leave here?
No, I just really enjoyed the race tonight. Definitely going to go and clip that outside pass. That's going to get shared on several social media networks. And I just want to say congratulations to the podium winners, and good luck next week, guys.
All right, well, from everybody here to the drivers to the commentators, we thank you guys. We'll see you in week 3. Good night.